This week's product is the E-mini Micro S&P 500 Futures, ticker MES. The contract's currently trading around 75.60, and the setup is simple. The market's extended off the week's lows, the trend is still firm, but the better trade may be waiting for the confirmed breakout in the next leg higher before buying the high tick. This is 5-Minute Futures, sponsored by CME Group. I'm Chris Vecchio. Let's get into the trade. This is where MES can be useful. The Micro E-mini S&P 500 futures contract gives traders exposure to the S&P 500 in a smaller contract size. CME lists MES as $5 times the S&P 500 index with a minimum tick of 0.25 index points or $1.25 per tick. So if MES moves 1 full point, it's $5 per contract. If it moves 20 So if MES moves 1 full point, that's $5 per contract. If it moves 20 points, that's $100 per contract. The smaller sizing matters for retail traders when the index is behaving like it is right now. Currently, it's trading right around 75.50, 75.60. Now, the S&P 500 ES itself is expensive in point terms, and when the tape moves, it can affect your P&L very quickly. But MES gives traders a way to express a broader equity view while keeping position sizing more flexible. So the concept for today that we're exploring here on our charts, the 4-hour chart, is a breakout confirmation. If we see the market behaving like the way it is right now, it's strong, but it's not able to get over a final hurdle. Sometimes one of the harder trades that you find is chasing a market that's already bounced to the upside. If you're buying strength at the top of a trend, it may make you feel like you're playing catch up when other traders have already been paid. So a cleaner approach is to let the market confirm that it has a desire to keep pushing higher through resistance. At 75.60, I want to know if buyers are able to break out through a technical swing zone that's been carved out since late May, the late May swing low that we had here on May 28th. It's been both support and resistance a few times since then, including here on June 9th when, well, we couldn't quite crack through it for the first time. And this week we're pinned back here as we're trying to climb through it now. So here's the framework that we're looking for right now. I'm looking for MES to put in a 4-hour close above 75.65, we'll call it. And it might not going into the holiday weekend or even around the holiday weekend. But if MES pulls into 75.30, the low that we had here on Thursday, June 18th when we recorded this video, and it's able to hold that level and turn higher anew, that could be an entry signal. So I want to buy with a close above 75.65 here. With a stop at 75.30, the Thursday low, and a target of 76.30, the trend line from the June 2nd and June 15th swing highs, it risks $175 per contract to make $325 per contract. Now, on MES, 35 points equals $175 of risk, and 65 points to the upside equals $325 of potential reward per contract. And that's why this is an appealing structure for me. The trade has a clear defined entry, technically speaking, a clear invalidation level, if we get through a liquidity sweep low of a Thursday low, and a clean upside target in terms of that trend line off the recent highs in this month of June. The key here, though, is I'm willing to be patient around a holiday. I don't need the market to do this on Thursday or even Friday when things are closed. I could go on next week on Monday when we get more liquidity back and the machines turn back on. The most important thing, though, is I want price to validate my levels. I want buyers to prove that they're still there. So if MES is able to hold this Thursday low on whatever jostling we have here, 75.30 or so, and then turn higher, the market's confirming that the dip is being bought and we should be looking for resistance to be knocked down. And if MES slices through 76.30 or so, we find ourselves looking at a market that may have more to it. Below that Thursday low of 75.30, we may have a problem. That could mean that the setup has failed and is invalid completely. We take our ball, we go home, we find the next trade. So with MES, the math here is pretty clean. Every point is $5. A $10 move is $50. A 20-point move is $100. A 50-point move, is $250. But that makes the product especially useful for traders who want index exposure without taking on the larger dollar swings of ES. For management, I'm treating this as an intraday, intra-week, short-term kind of trade here. If we can see it go from 75.65 up to 7,600 or so, that's the 35 points of risk that we were originally giving up. And we could pull up our stop to effectively have a free trade, if you will. And if the market goes for 76.30, we can take the win and we can explore a new position to explore potential breakout. As we've seen the NASDAQ do a little bit better than the S&P 500 in recent days, maybe it's time for some catch-up. So the trade is a breakout long here. Buy with a close on the 4-hour above 75.65. We're stopping at 75.30, looking for a move up to 76.30. Risking $175 per contract to make $325 in this particular position. And that's really the whole point of this week's 5-Minute Futures. We use MES to trade the S&P 500 with precision, patience, and a risk level before we even get to placing the order.